Hey guys, Plain and Simple Man here, and today I'm going to be doing a Let's Play, but I'm also going to kind of go through a little bit of Rainbow Six. Going to talk about multiplayer, going to talk about Terrorist Hunt, I'm going to talk about some of the operators that you can unlock, a couple of my favorites, and so let's just get right into it, and we'll start here. This is basically the home screen. When you load the game up, you can either go in and play situations, and basically what that is you go in and you do different types of situations. I've unlocked a couple of them. Suburban extraction, it tells you extract a hostage from a fortified house, and basically you earn, and I don't even know what these things are called, they're basically like dog tags, like XP. Up in the top right hand side of the screen, you see there I got 1,600 dog tags earned, and you can buy different operators for those. So let's just get right into the operators. Now this is really where it gets pretty cool. This is where you can select from different units. The SAS is a British, tells you it's the British Army. It was a unit of the British Army. The FBI is American. The GIGN is French. The Spetsnaz is Russian, and the GSG-9 is German. So it's really cool that you can kind of choose some of the best attackers and defenders from each of these different forces. And obviously there's rumors going around that for the Black Ice DLC that's going to be coming out for this game, that there's going to be a new unit with a couple of operators, and I believe they're Canadian, but we'll find out. It's a kind of remains to be seen. But let's go over some of my favorite operators that I've used. Let's start off with my favorite. This is my ultimate favorite right here, and actually these are the ones that actually, let's go back. Those are the ones that I need to get still. Okay, so basically my favorite here is Thatcher. Thatcher's really cool. He's from the SAS. He's an attacker. All right, so if you look at his loadout, this is what's cool about this game. If you compare it to a lot of other first-person shooter games, this is kind of basic. It's plain, it's simple, there's nothing fancy about it. You basically pick one of two primary weapons that he can use, and that's it. And in this case I use the AR-33, all right? And if you click on it, it goes over some of the different things that I've chosen for this loadout. I basically got a holographic sight. Basic, simple, not a big deal, no frills, and of course I've got the vertical grip, which, it's basically the foregrip if you're going to compare it to Call of Duty. And I also, guys, I do want to apologize for my speaking voice. I've been sick over the past couple of days, but I've been wanting to do this video. I've been wanting to kind of get into detail about this a little bit more. Now, what's cool about this game, and this is completely different, as I said, if you're not familiar with this game, is that when you have operators, you have two different kinds of operators. You got your attackers and defenders. Now, it doesn't matter what game mode that you play in this game. You can play in any game mode. It doesn't matter if it's multiplayer, where there's a bunch of different types of game modes within that, or if you play Terrorist Hunt. It doesn't matter. You got two kinds of operators that you can choose from: the attackers and the defenders. Now, the attackers obviously are equipped with different things that can enable you to to break into a building, to get into the building, to either get at a hostage, extract a hostage, or whatnot. So if you look at this operator, Sledge, for an example, he uses a breaching hammer. Now, as a defender, you would not be using a breaching hammer. So defenders, typically, they have different types of things that they can use to fortify or kind of protect the hostage or the bomb from the attackers. For example, if you look at Castle, he basically sets a bulletproof barricade, okay? So if you start playing the game, almost every operator can put up a barricade, okay? You can barricade windows, you can barricade doors, okay? But the windows and the doors are going to be barricaded by default with a wooden type substance, whereas this guy right here, he uses, like, I would assume it's some type of a Kevlar kind of a thing here. And so each of them have different types of attributes or different types of loadouts for it. So this was one of the things about the game that I had a hard time getting used to, because when you go into a game, when you go into multiplayer or you go into Terrorist Hunt, as soon as you go into a game, you start seeing everybody spawning in, right? Just like any other game. But then it takes you to a screen where you got to select one of your operators. Now, it's only going to allow you to select the operators, obviously, that you unlocked. Now, here's the thing. You got 5 guys on your team. And if one of the players on your team, let's say one of your players on the team decides that he wants to go ahead and he wants to pick Thatcher. Well, if he picks it before you, that means it's grayed out. You have to pick a completely different attacker. So it pays to unlock more than one attacker and more than one defender. Now, because I'm here right now, I've got 1,600, I don't know if you want to call them XP points or you want to call them dog tag points. I've got 5 attackers and 4 defenders unlocked. Let's go ahead and let's unlock a brand new defender, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we go to unlock new operator. I'm going to go down. I get to choose, obviously, what country and what unit of that country I want to do. It tells you to the right there, if you look at SAS, for example, that I've already unlocked 2 attackers. Let's check out what kind of defenders they have and see what's going on. So they got Smoke as a defender, and he's 1,500 to unlock. And you know what? I might just go ahead and unlock him just for the heck of it, because and it tells you basically his primary weapon that he can use, which is one of 2. It looks like it's a submachine gun and a shotgun. And then a secondary weapon is a pistol and a submachine gun. It shows you his gadgets, which is shown down below, which is the Constantine wire and obviously a breaching device of some sort that I can't see. Should we unlock Smoke? Let's check out the FBI. I've got 1 left over there. GIGN. I don't choose a whole lot of the Russians. Let's go ahead and see what we've got here. We've got Kapkan as a Russian defender. He sets booby traps on windows and door frames. You know what? I kind of like this guy because I like that his primary weapon is a submachine gun, but I can't tell what that weapon is on the right. It looks like an assault rifle. I think we're going to go with this one. This one takes 1,000 to unlock. Let's go ahead and unlock Kapkan. He is now ours. Basically, it's going to ask us, hey, you want to unlock it and re-own? Of course. So we're going to unlock them. We're going to confirm it. Now it takes you to this, it's kind of cool. It takes you through this little walkthrough, a little cutscene. You don't have to watch it, but I like it. It kind of takes you through an entire cutscene. So we'll go ahead and just watch this. You guys can skip it if you want to.
They forgot the first rule of survival. The real hunter always watches where he steps.
All right, there you have it. And it does that for every operator that you unlock, whether it's an attacker or a defender. So now we got our brand new defender. So now let's go ahead and create his loadout real quick. So Kapkan is unlocked. You go ahead and you click on him. Basically click on loadout. It's pretty self-explanatory. I was correct, submachine gun. Now this is a shotgun. I'm not really big in the shotguns. I'm going to stick with the submachine gun. I never liked shotguns in any first-person shooter game, whether it was Call of Duty or whatnot. I've got 600 dog tag points to play with. I'm going to go with that one there. Basically, that's typical sight. They don't get too crazy in this game when it comes to the attachments and things that you can put on your gun, and I kind of like that. I kind of like the fact that it's very simple. It's not crazy, and there's no perks. I've already talked about the perks before and how I dislike the perks. I can choose one of the 2. A secondary weapon to me doesn't mean anything, okay? Let's just see what else I can get. Barrels. I can go ahead, hides the muzzle flash. I really don't care if it hides the muzzle flash. Now this is good. It reduces the maximum recoil spread. If you look in the lower right hand there, it shows you the recoil pattern there. And you can kind of see that it reduces that spread by a little bit. I mean, it doesn't give you an engineering type set of data points, but we'll go ahead and we'll unlock that. And you know what we're going to do? If we decide to play a game, which I'm going to go in and play a game here real quick, and I'm going to choose Kapkan if, in fact, we get we get on the defense. I'm going to go ahead and choose him if I can. Now let me show you exactly what I'm talking about when you get into a game. And what we're going to do is we're going to play Terrorist Hunt. The cool thing about Terrorist Hunt, you go in, you can go in by yourself, you can go in with 5 guys, 5 multiplayer guys, and you take on a team of AI opponents. And you can take on these opponents in 3 different ways. You can do normal, hard, or realistic. Now I got to tell you, the normal is actually a lot more advanced and hard if you compare that to Titanfall or Call of Duty. Oftentimes when I play against AI, especially, remember Call of Duty Ghosts, you can go up against the different, what was it called? Squads. You can go up against the bots, the AI guys, right? You go up against those guys, they'd be literally in the corner just kind of standing there looking like idiots. This is a little bit different. I'm going to go in and I'm going to play in the normal because I want to kind of show you guys baseline. This is fairly simple. So you select normal, you get put into a rotation. Obviously, I'm spawning into some kind of we're spawning into a lobby here. And once everybody's picked, we're going to basically go in and select whatever operator we're going to use, and which we're going to do right now. So basically, we're playing on the presidential plane, protect the hostage. We're playing defense. So let's try and get Capcan if we can. Let's get Capcan. Yes, we got him. Say, you got to do that quick, man. You got to be fast. Sometimes you go for one and then the other person on your team is going for the same guy and you guys select him at the same time and bam, he gets it first. So we're going to play one game just to kind of show you. Again, this is normal. It's not that difficult. When you play hard, it actually gets a little bit more difficult, but it also depends on your team. I mean, if your team doesn't want to help you do specific things in the game, it gets to be annoying. So we'll see what happens here. We'll try to do what we need to do. Now, every defender is equipped with reinforcing capabilities. So every defender basically can reinforce, the hard walls with these right here, which is what I'm doing. Now, if I go to reinforce a window, which I'm about ready to do, let's just kind of get familiar with our surroundings. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce. Okay, let him in. I'm gonna reinforce this. He may knock it down, but this typically is gonna be a wooden barricade. He's probably gonna knock it down because a lot of times, oh man, I forgot I was this guy. I forgot. Yeah, good. I'm glad you knocked it down. Watch out. Dude. All right. I forgot that I didn't have a shield. So like this right here, like my teammate has a shield. I forgot that I was using Constantine War. So when these guys come out, maybe I'm gonna try and get out here. Dude, okay, I guess I'm not. So basically what we're doing right now is we are defending, okay? Okay, I got one. These guys are kind of huddled around the door. There's all 3 or 4 of them. Okay, they blew out the wall behind me, so I wasn't prepared for that. I'm gonna jump through. See what we got. Okay, we're gonna fortify the area. Now I'm out here. I can go ahead and throw down this Constantine wire. I got another one I'm gonna throw down here. Alright. We're gonna hang here. Fortify the area as best as we can. We're gonna protect. Now you basically go through waves. Alright, if you played Titanfall, as I said in my last video, a lot like Frontier Defense. It's it's a co-op mode kind of, but it's not 2 people. You're basically just a team. It's cool. I like playing this mode. Let's see what we got here. Let's wait and see what's going on, boys. Okay, he's cutting through the wall right there, so I should be able to pick one off. Okay. See what we can do here. Okay, we've got a guy coming through. Let's see what's going on here. And my teammates basically ganging up on one guy, so they eliminated the enemy. I got 2 kills. That's another thing about this game. It doesn't matter what game mode you play. Let me go resupply my ammo. Typically, you can just lost my train of thought. It doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter what game mode you play, guys. Typically, you're not going to get like 25, 30 kills like in Call of Duty or anything like that. If you look now, the top 2 guys have 5. I should catch up pretty good on these guys though. So I'm going to just kind of bust the wall down. Wait for them to come through. You know. And they still got to come out, you know, down the ceiling. 10 enemies remain right now, so there's one. Man. And he shot me. So basically that wasn't the way I planned on doing this video here. I actually planned on surviving a little bit more. I'm looking forward to the Black Ice DLC. I'm looking forward to getting some brand new operators, man. This should be pretty cool because you know what? We've already got some cool ones now. We've got 5 different countries supporting 4 operators, 2 defenders, 2 attackers. I'm looking forward to a brand new set of operators, a brand new country, and let's see what Canada has to offer for this game. And as always, guys, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I am Plain and Simple Man, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I think I said it twice. I said it twice! Wait, that's 4. I said it twice. All right, we'll see you guys next time. I'm out of here.